Hey folks, here at OSMVTexperts.com. You're watching our video review of the Olympus FE-270 digital camera. This device has a 7.1 megapixel autofocus enabled shutter and function for the actual camera itself, and it has a 3 times optical zoom and an additional 6 times digital zoom for you to zoom in close to your subjects. As far as Olympus devices are concerned, they offer pretty decent quality and a pretty good value for your money, and this particular camera is priced at only $120, which is fairly inexpensive. The top features a xenon flash, also for red eye reduction functionality if you enable that, and the product can also shoot video but not at HD resolution. The bottom device features the battery compartment, which holds 2 AA batteries. Unfortunately, it's not rechargeable, but it does mean that you can swap them out even on the road. You also have access to a SDHC card reader on the side there. The device does have a little bit of it built-in internal storage, but it's only able to shoot about 2 images before the actual memory is full. The side also features a tripod stand for putting it into a stand. The left-hand side of the unit offers a video out cable and also a mini USB cable for putting it into a computer. This allows the device to be able to be hooked up to a television screen for playing back of images and video content, and also to a computer to transfer out photos and images without you having to remove the SD card manually, which will reset the time on the unit. The top of the device features a camera starter key, which has a 2-stage action to it, and also a zoom in, zoom out functionality, as you can see here. There's also access to a power on and off switch, and the top also features an indicator switch for the power and also some basic notifications. The actual right-hand side of the unit offers a basic power on and off connectivity for the charging of the product. And there's also a loudspeaker for playing back your video, and also a microphone for recording the video itself. The back of the unit houses the actual screen for the LCD, which measures about 2.4 inches diagonally, which is a pretty good size for the size of the camera overall. There's also playback and also camera keys for you to play back your photos, and also pressing the key again will take you back to the actual camera lens itself. On the side here, you also have a carousel to slide through the different settings, including the auto, the anti-shake modes, the portrait modes, the scenery modes, the video modes, and so on and so forth. A 5-way navigation toggle with the OK key and a menu and the delete key complete the navigational interface of this particular camera. The buttons are also pretty tactile, easy to press, and risen above the surface of the unit. All in all, in terms of design, the Olympus FE-270 is a pretty compact device. It fits nicely in the hand, it's pocketable, lightweight, but also feels pretty well made, and we are basic fans of the generic kind of look and taste to it, and so I think that most people will be fine with the design in general. Taking a quick look at the menu interface, again, the device you press 1 to focus and press again to actually take the image, and the zoom actually functions pretty well. The zooming function isn't too noisy either, so in quiet environments, it's not going to take up the entire room just to zoom in and out like older cameras. And again, the modes work pretty well for the most part, and some basic interface action will tell you how the modes particularly work. The LCD screen on the unit offers decent viewing angles, but not terrific ones. Has a pretty good resolution as well to be visible even under direct sunlight, and you can adjust through different modes such as candle mode, outdoor mode, sport modes, action modes, sunset modes, fireworks for different night shots and such, documents, close-up modes, action modes, and also panorama modes for the portrait and landscape action. So it works pretty well for the most part, and it's also pretty optimized video in terms of putting it back onto YouTube and other mobile sites as well, which we are fans of in general. The LCD will turn off after a few seconds of inactivity just to conserve battery, but you can adjust that in the settings department, and overall it definitely is pretty good in terms of battery life as well. We found that we could get a decent amount of pictures in the unit before the battery drained about to 0, and we were pretty impressed overall with the performance of that aspect. So for example, if we wanted to go to the video mode here, you can see that you can adjust through the movie settings by pressing the actual menu key to get into more settings, such as the image quality, which you can get to HQ, which is 320 by 240, or SHQ, which is 640 by 480. They're not great in terms of the resolution, but they do the trick for quick shots here and there. And the image quality is really what you really want to use this device for, and it's pretty intuitive and easy to set up as well. Overall, as a camera, I would say that the focusing works pretty well for close-up shots. The document modes work extremely well, and also the landscape modes are pretty good. Color saturation is decent, and the focusing and the detail are also pretty good. I found the device to be occasionally sluggish when focusing with the camera itself, so if you expect instantaneous focusing with the autofocus feature, I think that there are better options out there, but if you are reasonable and expect about 1 or 2 seconds to fully focus, or perhaps sometimes longer if there's a little bit of lag, I think that the device will work pretty good overall. The cameras produce pretty good image quality, color saturation, and sharpness for your money. Overall, it's a pretty inexpensive camera, but offers a lot of different settings that you can adjust. A very user-friendly user interface, has a pretty good design to it, and overall we were pretty pleased in general with the Olympus FE-270 digital camera with the 7.1 megapixel autofocus sensor. Thanks for watching this video review here at OS and VTXreviews.com, and also our brother site at OS Tech News.